Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we bring to you just on Iyabo Ojo as she advised parents, mothers, guardians and adults who have children to learn to monitor what their children watch on the internet as they are still very young and no one wants their children to turn out terrible. It's a common thing for Africans to believe that their children or their child is the best and the most responsible, and on the long run we'll find out that so many children don't have proper education or proper knowledge about certain things, and they learn them from people that they ought not to learn them for. Why? Because African parents usually shy away from some educations for their children. As we all know that Iyabo Ojo is a TikTok queen. When it comes to lip syncing, when it comes to demonstration, when it comes to acting out a certain character, she's good at this, and she has even received a TikTok award for her consistency and her creativity as well. Recent times she has been lip syncing a popular evangelist who has been making rounds on social media, and so she realized that some of her videos are being watched by younger viewers, and she realized and knows and understand better that these little ones are not supposed to be our audience, and she knows that our target audience are for older viewers and adults specifically. And this made her take to her Instagram page, share a video of about 5 minutes explaining that mothers, fathers, parents, guardians, adults should learn to put age restrictions on their children's TikTok account. Why? Because it would only make them see the things that they ought to see for their age and not make them view or listen to things that they ought not to listen to at their certain age. Continued by saying that she knows that a lot of people do not have this knowledge or do not have this idea, as some of our friends even do not know about this, and this is the reason why she's coming out to let them know that there is an age restriction, and hence it will restrict them to see the things that are meant for children. If they don't put age restriction, they end up seeing things that are both for adults and children, and might end up learning things that they ought not to learn on the internet. And we all know that internet is broad and wide and dark as well. So in order for us not to endanger and open the mind of our child to things that they ought not to know yet, that is why the white people decided to put the age restriction on any app whatsoever. And there are some apps that they don't even allow you register if you're not up to 18. After adding this video, she added a caption which says, and I quote, "Parents with young kids, please, if your kids have downloaded TikTok or they are about to, please make sure you put their age and please monitor it, that they don't remove it. It's important so that they will be restricted to watching and seeing things meant only for their age group. God bless and protect our kids." End quote. This was Iyabo Ojo taking it to a verified Instagram page and putting out this warning and a message out to the members of the public. This is a noble thing to do, actually. If you're a lover of Iyabo Ojo and a follower, you will know that she's one person that loves children, cares about children, and has the opinion of raising your children the best way that you can, how you want to see them turn out. When she was celebrating her daughter's birthday when she turned 21, she took her time to advise parents who are struggling to raise their children never to give up and not to stop trying to do their best. According to the proud mother of two, in a post she made on Instagram, explained in the write-up that parents who are struggling to raise their children won't they forget about all the wahala, all the struggles had to go through to raise their children, because their story will definitely change for good someday. Using herself as an example, Iyabo Ojo obviously is glad for all the struggle that she had to go through and see her children turn out great the way they did today. She said in her words in an interview with Motherhood, she said, "Motherhood gives you the depth of what love is. It allows you to understand what it means to truly be in love, because your kids fill up your heart. I had my kids at a very young age, and as a single mom, it wasn't easy. I had to learn how to effectively multitask and make plans, so I don't sacrifice one for the other. When they were much younger, it restricted my ability to truly build my career outside Lagos. I had to be home with my kids every day, even if filming ends by midnight. I had problems with producers shooting outside Lagos because I had to come home to check on my kids, get them ready for school for the next day, check their homework and all. I set out time to spend with them. I take a week break in December from work. Every holiday is spent with the kids. I get to bond with them and share moments with them. But as they grow, they have learned how to handle things better." She also spoke about how mothers and parents should teach their children about sex education. She said parents should be open about sex education and issues with their children. My life history brought that up. I grew up with my granny and there was no one to talk to about sex and biological changes in the female anatomy. I was naive about so many things. I grew up with that mentality that if a guy touches you, then I'll get pregnant. As a mother, I owe it to my children to educate my daughter on these things. I'm giving my daughter proper talk on sex and female body since she became a teenager. It has bonded us to the level that we talk about everything from boys, maturity, sex, marriage, all the supposed taboos parents shy away from. As parents, we are always in denial, thinking our kids are the best. We ignore these important conversations, thereby resulting in our kids learning from their peers. Parents should bond properly with their kids. Talk to them rather than yell at them. Don't push them away, she said. Iyabo Ojo also went ahead to encourage single parents and that in the end it will all be in praise. She said, and I quote, "To every single great mom and dad out there, raising your kids all by yourself, I tell you, this is one of the hardest, most frustrating, unprepared situation you can ever find yourself in, most especially if you are not financially strong. If you are going through tough time at the moment, note, tough times don't last, but tough people do. Whatever you're going through presently for your kids is just temporary. You will overcome. Your tears of rejection, abandonment, pain, sadness, depression, or fear of the unknown will always turn into tears of joy soon. Happiness, gladness, and beautiful testimony will be your portion. Stay strong, my fellow warriors. Have faith and be courageous. Never give up on you or your kids. Love them, for in this you will draw strength. Care for them, raise them right, teach them love, and be an open book to them, so that in you they can also draw strength, fight for their progress and success with each inch of blood in you, and leave the rest to God to take control. Hold on to your God. You are winning all the way. A day will come when a single hug from your kid will take away all your years of pain and labor. Trust me, it will end in praises. Victory awaits you. Don't forget, never give up. Loving forward, that makes you a strong and unique soul. I am a living testimony." End quote. This was Iyabo Ojo encouraging parents in 2020 when she celebrated Festus' birthday. And no doubt Iyabo Ojo is a great mom as she sacrificed a lot of things for her daughter and son to be where they are and who they are today. Daughter Priscilla just graduated last year from Babcock. Encourage parents who are going through tough times not to stop and they should keep moving. She said in her words, and I quote, "Every parent going through so much to raise their child. Don't worry, don't stop, keep moving, keep giving your best. A day will come like today that you will look at that child and all your pains and struggles to raise your child will fade away because their success story has become your wins." End quote. Well, back to the gist that brought us today, which is Iyabo Ojo encouraging parents to restrict their children on the internet as to what they watch and see. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.